Handle the heat with it. Get out the kitchen.
Okay. It's Hot 937, Hartford's #1 for hip hop and R&B. I'm Jenny Boom Boom in here today with Day 26.
Yeah. Boom Boom, my baby, I'm back here.
I know, I was mad at you, Mike, but now I'm not mad anymore.
Don't be mad, because I told you, it's a lie. It's all lies. They finally found some dirt on the brother. And they put up something from, like, back in Zamunda days, so, you know.
Well, it's on MediaTakeout.com, so I believe it.
It was 2 years ago. Why would you believe that?
That made it.
I know, that made it easier.
Yeah. Album in stores now.
Right now.
And you're looking to sell, I guess I heard the rumor, 150,000 copies this week. Does that sound good to you? Yeah. Now, you get paid off each individual album, or you guys get your money up front, right?
Nah, you know, this right here is going.
Mike, what's wrong? What are you laughing for, Mike?
Getting money up front.
It definitely wasn't up front. It wasn't up front. Definitely. But it is coming soon.
Okay, well, so I know I saw the episode where y'all got some checks cut. So how much money did you actually get? Because I need to know.
You know, we got a lucrative amount. It was very lucrative.
Okay, Mike.
How much you make a week?
Not enough.
Me neither.
It's a shame.
Me neither.
Well, that wasn't enough. Let me tell you that. It was lucrative, but it wasn't enough.
It was not.
I know that you are in the middle of trying to support your wife and your son.
Yeah.
Well, so you had some pressure on you.
Of course I did.
And everybody else has their separate family issues. I'm not quite sure what they are. but I'm just saying, I know that the money came at a good time. Y'all seem kind of relieved.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all look a lot richer.
Course, yeah.
I mean, the money helps. Let me tell you something. Money helps now. I don't care where it's coming from or how much it is, as long as it's coming.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, that's good. And you got the second album in stores now, and everything is good. And Danity Kane was dismissed. What is going on?
They crazy. They just did it to themselves.
They got rid of Andrea because she's the chunky one, right?
Ooh.
It's prejudice. I'm being truthful.
That was our buddy. We love Andrea.
I know you do. I know. She cleaned up your house. I mean, what better way? The house looked disgusting. I tell you, I thought when they looked in the sink and saw the dishes. I'm being for real right now. That maggots were going to be growing on the dishes. I didn't see any maggots, so life was good.
Our house didn't look like that for real. Like they try to play us like it look like that every day.
You the refrigerator.
Yeah, the refrigerator, because we had like a party and there's all that seafood.
Talk in the mic. Talk in the mic, bro.
Good.
And they
Mike, go ahead. You can tell.
Dawn threw the party. It was like it's a whole bunch of seafood from New Orleans. Like we was trying to make her feel like we was in New Orleans again. So it was like all that the
Mardi Gras.
It was like Mardi Gras. So you know how I have all the gumbo and the fish and it was just all that food. And we went and we left for like a week and we came back and it was just stinking because you can't leave that type of stuff in the refrigerator.
MTV left that food in the refrigerator the whole week.
Ah, so they was trying to play you.
Yeah, they trying to set us up.
Oh, okay, all right.
For the downfall.
Back, it was flies.
But what about all the dirty clothes and the stank smell in your bedrooms?
Well, first of all, they had no business all the way back there. I told them stay in that front room right there. That was the end of the discussion. And they just decided to move themselves along through the house. Okay. And our clothes wasn't stinking. It was just everywhere. Because we always doing something.
Exactly. We always got to get dressed. We always got to move real fast.
In a hurry.
I pull all my clothes out. That was my room you're talking about where you saw them clothes.
Oh, okay. The dirty, moldy clothes.
Yeah. The what?
He said dirty, moldy.
I don't have no mold on.
Okay, sorry, Robert.
Half of them clothes still had the tag on them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so they were new.
Yeah, a lot of them was new.
He got money.
Oh, okay.
You got money?
Is that a good check?
Getting money.
I'm in stores right now.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
And you all compromised on the sound of the album, and the album has some R&B joints on there, like you guys kept bringing up Jodeci, and then you also have some more pop dance club, like I'm gonna put it on her. It's dope.
Thank you.
That's a dope song right there.
Thank you.
So I mean, y'all compromised on it.
Yeah.
Boy, was it an emotional season. I am tired just watching y'all.
Hey, but it kept a lot of people glued to the screen, I tell you that much. So like,
yeah.
And the thing is, man, people be like living their life off of making a band. Like they be sitting there, they see us, man. They be like one lady I met in the mall a couple weeks ago, man. Like she came in and she was talking to me. She was like, I'm not talking to Q. I'm like, why you talking? She was like, I'm still mad at him. I'm like, we over. It's done. That was months ago. We cool. She was like, well, I haven't forgave him yet. Like they really hold it like dear to their heart. So it was too funny for me, you know what I'm saying?
I can't be holding grudges like that, y'all.
It was so, but you guys, like, the thing is it's just that you truly love each other, like you do as brothers.
Yeah.
And you can tell from the emotion that went on this season. Like, you know, I know there were some times where you were highly upset, Mike, and I know Q and Will, you just went at it crazy, and then Q and Brian, you started swinging on each other.
And then me and Rob.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, and then I felt so, like, wow.
Like, what's wrong with you, Q? You psycho?
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
To defend myself, no, I'm young. I'm 20 years old, and I do make mistakes, and I'm human. I do not portray myself to be perfect, and I wanted the world to see my flaws because it's so hard being in this industry and you're trying to pretend to be somebody that you're not and trying to be all like this person that you're not and not show people that that you don't have flaws. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to show the world that I'm young and I do make mistakes and I'm human. And look, I can make a mistake and I can grow from it. So I just wanted to be honest with my fans this season. So I decided to be honest and show a side of me they never saw before. If it was out of character, I do apologize because it was a learning process for me at the same time. But I just wanted to be honest.
I think you were paranoid.
Paranoid? No,
a lot of stuff was like paranoid. Like you look like you have been smoking weed for about 6 months. Like, you looking all around like they out to get me. They out to get me.
I'll tell you honestly what happened. I was, the Jennifer Hudson situation.
Yeah, I actually read that you said something like that.
Yeah, I was going through that with my family. They didn't show it, and me and the group we were going through something personal. They didn't show on television that I don't want to go into, but they didn't show it on television. So of course I look crazy because they didn't show the full story of what we were arguing about. So I could get why I look crazy.
Okay.
But they didn't show everything.
They didn't show it. And you think that the way that it was cut to make it drama filled towards you?
It was cut to make it look very entertaining. I think, yeah.
It was entertaining. They didn't have to. If you ask me though, they ain't had to cut one thing. They could have let the tape just roll.
Like
they
cut a lot of stuff out just so they could not because they wanted. Some of the stuff was to protect us.
Yeah.
And some of the stuff was just because you got a certain time limit. They got an hour to fit all this stuff in. So
not even an hour. Don't forget we be paying bills.
I feel like we all would be hated. If everybody knew really what happened, everybody would be hated, including everybody would be hated.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know that when we saw you for when you came for my birthday, I know that you guys said that.
I don't agree.
Oh, you don't agree with what he just said. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Will.
I don't want to be hated.
Let's see. No, I'm just telling you.
Nothing.
I'm sorry?
Awkward silence.
I'm just asking. I mean, okay, so you don't agree with what he's saying?
I don't think if people knew the whole story that everybody being hated, I don't really agree with that.
Okay.
I think it was, you know what I'm saying? I think at the end of the day, man, the show is 100% real. It's just they, you know what I'm saying? We was out there for 3 months filming. People only get to see an hour.
Right.
They only hour.
That's right.
So it's
like an hour.
Like 45 minutes, right?
30 minutes.
No, it's only 40. It's 40.
Yeah, 44
minutes. 44 minutes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got 8 episodes. So they tie a lot of stuff in tighter. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you couldn't.
So they put things back to back to back to back instead
right,
of
you know
it
and like
space and time.
Sometimes if something don't have nothing to do with the storyline,
yeah,
then they probably edit your emotions from something else to another situation. But at the end of the day, they won't screw the story up, though. You know what I mean?
All right, okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's like, you pretty much know what the deal is. That I think Making a Band is like one of the only like real, no scripted, 100% reality. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying with that show. So that's the best thing I like about it. So like when people say like, man, y'all was crying, like y'all was crying, like, you know what I'm saying, like was it scripted? Like no, it was not scripted. It was just emotional. Like you go through things like if you don't have no money, then you go to having some money, and then you watching the situation go, it could really take you back to having no money. That'll bring you to an emotional state. You know what I mean? So that's what happened to us a lot of times. Like, man, dude, we finna go to the crib. Like, this is over with. But at the end of the day, we got through it. You know what I'm saying? We got through it. We still a family. The album is out now. Q Hope raised his hand up like he in school.
Yeah, like, because I agree with everything. Like I said, to kind of defend myself a little bit, because like everything really happened, but a lot of stuff that they showed on TV didn't happen how it happened. Like the meeting wasn't about what they showed on television. The meeting was something totally different. You know what I'm saying? When we were in the studio, the song that I was arguing about was the song with Keri Hilson and Neo now, and it made it seem like I was spaced out and listening to this techno stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh, okay. That was for Knock You Down?
Yeah, we were arguing over Knock You Down. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all was supposed to grab that beat originally?
Yeah, that's what we're arguing over.
Who passed on it?
That song.
That's the song that I wanted.
That's the song that you wanted.
Yeah,
and Will, you didn't like that song.
I tell you, I like the song. I didn't think it was a Day 26 record though.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a dope Keri Hilson.
Yeah, it's a dope song. But when I say editing, that's what I meant by it. Everything happened. But when they showed it on TV, I felt like I looked a little crazy because I was yelling out things
you looked
that
a
made
little
me
crazy.
look crazy.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well,
the beats did make them look crazy though.
The beats did look
big.
Yeah.
Because I know people was like, man, please don't sing that. Please don't.
It was spaced out on crack and everything else.